What's up, everybody? How are you doing today, y'all? How's everyone doing, you guys? Baby, they think that we're this right here. They think that we are a joke, we are a clown, we are an idiot. They don't understand that we can see still that the masks are on. We're going to take a road trip today, and we're going to take this mask off, y'all. We're going to take this mask off, and we are going to talk about it. We're going to talk to it. Let me say hey to everybody. What's up, Ms. Lisa, Ezra, Aaliyah, Brick Girl, T. Trish, Armine, C. Tyson, Netta M, Ms. Deanna. I saw her up in here as well. I saw Fayette up in here. Y'all, welcome, you guys. Allegedly, Designs by V, Sephora C. Y'all, what's going on? Jasmine, what's up, baby? How you doing? Too blessed to be stressed. C. Dupree. Yeah, I think that's about everyone. Milo's wife, Ring. Yeah, just being me. Yeah, I got everybody. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Like the video, please. Please like this video. I definitely appreciate it. But we're going to talk about what's going on and what's been popping. Denia, what's up, baby? How you doing? What's been popping on these streets in the past couple of hours, I should say, or the day or so. Let's talk about it. So we all know that Fabe made a video was not telling us stuff that, you know what I'm saying. We already know. What's up, the soap, baby? How you doing? D. Dot, what's up, baby? They playing in our faces and the social intelligence. Exactly. Not only playing in our faces, playing in our boxers and our panties as well. You know what I'm saying? But you saw the title. Let's take a road trip, because where do all roads lead? Where do all roads lead? You don't want to talk about this, Lisa. You don't talk about it, baby. So let's take a road trip, you guys. And we're going to get to where all roads lead in a moment. But first, we need to talk about backstories and things like that, deflection and things like that as well. So, old boy's mad. Old boy quit the show. Old girl's telling secrets that we already know. So basically not telling secrets, just speaking into truth, proving that they're liars, proving that they're frauds, proving that what they're saying is not accurate and we shouldn't believe anything that's going on, what they say and how they say it. So, Fabe makes a video. Pissed off, protecting small back in Chicago. What's up, Ben? Your nose bags, baby. How you doing? So you are mad because Jay Wilson. Now, mind you, none of these people I have any type of issues with or problems with. I just don't fuck with them. It's a difference, you know what I'm saying? But you're upset, small back in Chicago, because he did a interview with El Teddy to get El Teddy's side of the story. I don't understand how y'all think that what people supposed to believe what you say when you are known liars, when you are known deceivers, when you are known frauds. Why is it that you think that no one's going to question you or research you or come back at you one way or the other? See, y'all do messed up stuff on these YouTube streets and then get mad when we talk about it. Y'all show yourselves and they get mad because we see it. I don't understand that. At what point do you not understand that people are not going to just go by what you say? People's actually going to
remember what you've done previously, what you're doing now, what you've been seeing and heard doing and saying, and then come up with their own conclusions. See, like that's why I can say, I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't lie, because that'll be a lie in itself. I have not told a lie here on YouTube that will make anyone call me a liar. What's up, Sonny? Tiramisu, how you doing, baby? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. We want to hear everyone's perspective. So when I tell a story or tell my truth as I know it, that's why I'm constantly picking up this little phone, this little device right here, and showing you guys what I'm saying to come to my conclusion is truth. So that's what Jay Wilson did. He's friends outside of YouTube with El Teddy, so he got El Teddy's side of the story. No one's going to just let someone discredit someone regardless of whatever the reason is. But you get mad, so you defame and try to out Jay Wilson. Hey, Miss A, how you doing, baby? No one cares. No one cares that you have a video showing that Jay Wilson showed you where Tracy lived. No one cares that we have a video that Jay Wilson pretty much gave you Tracy's ex-work situation. We knew that already. We knew that last year during Labor Day when it happened. And up until now, him asking you, did I do it? And you saying no. Did I know anything about it? You said no. Him lying about it. Him saying he didn't know about it was not. All you done was prove that he's a liar and you're a liar. That's all you did the other day. Or yesterday, whatever it was. When you made the video. So what outing did you do? What type of, oh, I got this tea and crying and all that carrying on? Y'all know those tears don't fucking work. Who cried to me? How many times did D. Ramsey cry to me? D. Ramsey cried to me on camera in front of y'all. D. Ramsey cried to Deanna. D. Ramsey cries to everybody. And then wants to put the air, take the air out of her belly and put it in her throat and start cussing people out. Tears don't mean anything. Women, I love y'all. You know I do, baby. But tears don't work when you are a proven liar, when you are a proven manipulator. Hey, Carrie, baby, how you doing? When you are someone that is known to do something opposite than what you normally do. Tears don't mean, tears don't mean shit. Tears don't work. Give y'all a little quick story. My oldest sister, love her to death. But she's always crying. When she fights, she cries. When she's going to fight, she'll cry. When she gets in trouble, she cry. I think that's why tears don't work on me. Because I saw her try to manipulate people with her tears. And I'm like, yeah, that doesn't work with me. It didn't work with her. It's not going to work with someone that I don't know and don't love. What's up, Prayer? How you doing, baby? So how is it that you think crocodile these tears? Crazy. Funny though. You know what I'm saying? So why is it that you think that I'm going to fall for someone's tears who's proving that they're lying? That's self-admitting that they're lying. That's showing that, hey, Wildcard, how you doing, baby? That they're lying. No one, I'm menopausal. I cry all day. See? It doesn't mean anything. Menopausal and cries all day. The sad thing. Right. So those tears didn't work. All you did was show everybody that you was a proven liar, that you are a doxer, because you doxed more than one person. You doxed Rick Reed, you doxed Wiley. We know that you have to go to people's family's locations. You went to Wiley's family's church. Y'all remember the video the day before she went to the church where she had on the sequence raggedy ass skirt and a top saying how she gonna throw her pussy on the pastor, the uncle. Y'all remember that video? Hey Tessie, how you doing, sweetheart? I do. I remember that video. So you doxed Wiley, you doxed Rick Reed, you doxed Tracy, you called Tracy's apartment complex was not and cussed out the lady was never who won't give you the information. So how is it that you say you only doxed one person? You're constantly doxing people. You're constantly revealing people's information was not in your quote unquote lying as news. You're doing good, baby. That's what's up. You remember too, Deanna? That's what's up, baby. Yeah. So my thing is, when you y'all just don't understand that when you open up your mouth, what's not, basically a lie falls out. When you get out of bed, you fall out of bed with a lie in your brain that you want to tell that day. It makes no sense that, and people who follow these people is not, I'm starting to think that I'm the crazy one. I'm starting to think that I'm the one who have mental issues. I have emotional issues. I have psychological issues. But thank God I'm in my right mind to even think that about myself. See, the sure sign, the sure tell sign that y'all aren't crazy. What's up, Dominique? How you doing, baby? Is that when you are questioning your own sanity. That's when you know that you're not crazy. Because a crazy person wouldn't question if they're crazy or not. I'm not crazy. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. How you doing? The thing is, that's how I know I'm not crazy, because I'm questioning whether I'm crazy or not. Questioning and going back and referring to things that I know to be true. Someone who is crazy or have no filter or have no type of sensibility of who they are or self-control just keep on going forward. They're not looking back. They're not looking at what happened previously. They're not trying to refer back to and connect the dots to make things make sense. Full steam ahead. And then when you have the lack of empathy and sympathy and say, oh, well, what I'm doing, I did it, and so what? Well, y'all know what I say all the time. I don't apologize, nor do I accept apologies. But at the same time, in the same voice, y'all know I don't do too many things on these YouTube things that warrants me to apologize to anyone, because I don't do messed up stuff. I don't do things that causes trouble and drama and nonsense on these YouTube streets. You may not like the story that I'm telling. You may not like my commentary based on what is going on these YouTube streets, but I'm not sitting up here making up stuff. Hey, Sammy D, how you doing, baby? I'm not on here trying to convince people that water's dry and the air is wet all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to convince people that, you know what I'm saying, if you mix together blue and yellow, you get red. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do that. I'm letting you know, when you mix blue and yellow together, you get green. Different variations of green based on how many, the ratio of how much blue and yellow you put together, but still you get some form of green when you mix those two colors together. Proven facts. Now, then when Brianna's talking about this on her channel, whatever, and congratulations to Brianna again for having her 1.2 in the chat, was not making all the money. Go ahead, baby. Good job. See, that's what we do. If someone's doing a good thing and accomplishing something, you congratulate them. You cheer them on. You're not trying to take them down, because what's meant for them is meant for them. And what's meant for you is meant for you. What's up, Channel 85, baby? How you doing? Blue Bottles, what's up, baby? How y'all doing? Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I try to be. I just try to be myself. And if you like it, you do. If you don't, I understand that as well. You know, but Brianna comes on talking to Kwani and the people that was on the panel was not. Dare Wilson comes on the panel. But of course, we're talking about you because that's what it is. And try to take over. And first of all, he comes on aggressive on Brianna's channel. And I'm typing in the chat. Mind you, I'm at work working my hours and things like that. But I'm typing in the chat. Why are you so aggressive? Why is he coming in so hostile? What's going on? Why is he so defensive? Hey, Cookie Head Jenkins, baby, how you doing? Mwah. Just because you are in the hot seat, and like Brenda said, you're asking the hard questions. You asked the hard questions to Sean, and you asked the hard questions to El Teddy. Now that you're in a hot seat, you're not answering no questions. You're not, you're not going by the rules that you set on this YouTube thing. You ask a hard question and people answer the question, they have whatever. You're not answering, you're not doing that. So, pure obsession. I don't understand, baby. Who obsession? Oh, Tracy. Who obsessed with Tracy? I don't know what you mean by that. Princess A, what's up, baby? How you doing? So, I don't understand. Why is it that you come in so aggressive, come in so hot? You had the choice to come on and click on to the StreamYard or not. You chose to click on. You don't have to be there. If you're so mad, so aggressive, was not trying to get your point across, whatever, trying to prove that you're not the lying son of the that you are, the doctor. Hey, something spice, how you doing, baby? I don't, baby. I don't feel bad for him at all. I don't feel bad for anybody who makes a conscious decision to be a no good SOB. I don't feel bad for anybody for that. Period. Y'all like the video, please, before Deanna starts shooting y'all up. She already shoot up in the bushes. Like this video. I don't know what the problem is. Everyone's talking about this. Like the video, y'all. Like the video, please. I definitely would appreciate it. Hey, Leslie, baby, how you doing? You make the decision to do that. So, or else, baby. Like the video, please. Thank you. You're here. You have two choices, to be here or not. And you choose to be here, so might as well have a good time while we're talking about it. But you chose to be in Brianna's chat. You chose to be there. You chose to communicate. You chose to talk about it, was not, and is in the third. Then you want to control who she lets on, who she lets off, who she lets on. I understand her wanting to be respectful of everybody, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But for you to be upset that, or won't let Tracy on, telling her to kick off Sir King and everybody else to think whatever, so you can talk to just her and Kwani, I don't understand that. Why is it that you threw Kwani into something that doesn't have to do with anything? Right. Hey, Lynn, baby, how you doing? Hey, Lynn, how you doing? You know, why are you throwing Kwani in it to try to deflect and distract from what you did, what you was proven to do? I don't get how people think that you can just throw a shiny object over here and we're not going to sit here and keep on be focused on what the hell you're doing. That's not how it works with people who have their own mind and the way of seeing things. People actually can concentrate on more than one thing at a time. People actually can do more than one thing at a time. We very much so. Very much so. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know what I'm saying, we're like y'all who have one-track minds who don't understand what's going on. Yeah, exactly. But let's talk about why and discuss why all this is happening now. Like Deanna said, her video this morning. Deanna, you had me roll. I had to be watching at work. You are so silly. Y'all, quick little comedy interlude for me. Maybe for y'all or not, I don't care. But watching Deanna's video, whatever. She said every time that Pei turned around, he was seeing compression shorts, shorts, gray sweatpants, and Sean drooling every time she turned around. I'm like, that's so silly. Why is Pei seeing all these things going on? Why is Pei seeing compression shorts, gray sweatpants, and Sean drooling? She said he haven't seen so much dick since he was born. I was like, Deanna is so stupid. I'm like, Deanna is so silly in the best way possible. I was at work just crying, laughing. They were like, what are you doing? I'm like, laughing. But yeah, I'm like, no, like, stop and leave poor Pei alone. Let that baby be with his family. Let that poor baby be with his family. Dildo bags and everything. I'm just saying, all like the whole house is a house of craziness. You said that? Dylan, you just be going in, baby. I'm like, what is she talking about? Why is all that little Pei see is damn compression shorts and damn gray sweatpants and ding dongs in his face? I was like, I can't. I'm like, I cannot. But yeah, that was a nice little segue. Call me a little interlude. Hey, Chavis, baby, how you doing? But let's talk about why all this happened. And it was all planned. They told us from, hold up, before I even go there. Y'all, one thing I don't understand is this. I don't understand these things. These people are so ridiculous. These people are so crazy. Because wasn't last week Shelly saying that the assassins on the squad is Jay Wilson, Leo, and her? Wasn't Shelly saying that Leo, Jay Wilson, and her are out here assassinating people, was not? Murking people on these YouTube streets? So we need to be careful because that's the squad. That's the assassination squad. Now this week, how quickly things has turned, how quickly things has changed, how quickly things are, not what they were last week. It makes no sense to me how y'all could easily turn on people and no one can see that. Hey, Dazzle, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? No one can see that y'all have no loyalty to anyone. Well, you have loyalty to one person. Well, it's not, but I don't know why. And like I said, no one cares if y'all are friends. No one cares if y'all are cool with each other. Well, it's not. It is what it is. It is what it's going to be. No one cares. Yes, makeup artist, baby. That shit, there go Dazzle. A makeup artist nurse. You know, hey, Felita, baby, how you doing, baby? But yeah, it doesn't make sense to me how y'all can constantly big up each other one week and then turn on each other the next week. That right there doesn't make sense to me. That right there is illogical to me. That right there is something that I can't wrap my mind around. Y'all was rolling deep last week. Hey, Shaquille, how you doing? Y'all was rolling deep to where y'all was on these streets murking people, assassinating people, was not. But now all of a sudden, you finally saw. You didn't see when he threatened to murder your cat. You didn't see because you couldn't go to your doctor's appointment because you didn't have a babysitter for your cat. You couldn't see when he threatened you twice to fight you to give you a $70 ass whooping. That wasn't something that put you on to who he was and what he's about. I'll say it's just that fake beef. It's that vegan beef, or it's that vegan substitute type of meat. That's what that is, because it's not beef at all. It's craziness with that. It doesn't make sense. But all because he chose, hey, Trina, see, assassination, scared of Jaden. Right. Assassination, but scared of Jaden Nerd. Exactly. What's up, Bachelor, baby? How you doing? Bachelor, just let me know when you and Daddy is ready for a plate, baby. I'll be cooking something this weekend, so let me know if I should put a plate aside for y'all or not. Let me know, baby. Let me know. But yeah, it doesn't make sense that last week y'all was the assassination squad, y'all was the suicide squad, y'all was killing people left and right. You, Leo, and Jay Wilson. But now all of a sudden this week he's the worst thing since you know what I'm saying, the COVID-19 virus. It makes no sense to me. That has to make sense. Y'all just forget about what y'all be saying. Y'all forget about what y'all put out here. Y'all forget about the words that y'all use. It's not the cat's fault. Right, like, leave the poor pussy alone. He don't even like her. He don't even like her. He doesn't even like her. You know what I'm saying? So, he's in hospital. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, please do. And when he get out, I'll make sure there's a plate for him. We'll be praying for him, as always. But yeah, it doesn't make sense that, oh, I'm the assassin. We're the assassin. We'll get y'all. Okay, but yet, this week, y'all got him. But all because he told the truth or didn't follow the truth that y'all wanted to put out there and question Sean. It's not weird him asking those questions. It's not weird for what it said, but y'all, we're going to get to that in 1 second as well, because what y'all see, everyone's talking about the compression short story when there are so many other things that was pinpointed during an explosion. You know when what explosions are, right? You don't just have one little thing flying out, not. There's a bunch of little things flying out that need to be paid attention to. There's a lot of other type of shrapnel that happens in an explosion. A lot of little pieces and things that happen, that goes on, that has not been discussed. And that's what this distraction is right now. There's a lot of things that has been discussed that is the distraction. Like the fact that thank you. The fact that, that while James didn't say anything about some gray sweatpants, what's her name? Ms. Hampton mentioned some gray sweatpants. The fact that was mentioned about you bought Ashley and Deanna. Deanna, you just had some silly shit. That is so funny. Y'all, today, Deanna was like, every Ashley I know got some big ass titties. But you know what? Funny thing about it, every Ashley I know got some big ass titties too. They got some big ass titties. But yeah, Talk about Ashley. The fact that you bought her a pair of the fact that you bought her 2 pairs of shoes and some boots from down Payless, but that you had to you gave the people an invoice to recover that money that you didn't spend more than $250 on old girl. The fact that you only bring in, I think I said this in Deanna's chat. I think I said, Chelsea, I think you can respond to this earlier. And I wrote this in Deanna's chat earlier today. It says the fact that you only bring in young men with mental some type of mental or emotional disorder was not, that you can easily groom them. RJ, Tim, Devontae, Ashley, it seems like you only bring in people that is, hello, how you doing? Watching from Philippines, thank you for coming in. You only bring in people that you can easily mold who don't have all their faculties. Like Pepe was smart. He may have some issues, was not, but when you're younger, you haven't been beaten down so much to where you let anything go and you just go with the flow. Pepe was too young and was not groomable by you because you were so used to grooming older people. So that type of thing that you're trying to do with Pepe didn't work. He had to get up out of there, was not. He had to get out of there. He was no part of it. Like the other said, he was so tired of seeing prints and compression shorts and things of that nature. So he had to leave. He didn't care if he had to run all the way across town to his family, his real family, to get it done. Hey, Certified Tech Baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Mwah. And another thing that with knowing the kids that was in your house, why do we know their names? Why do we know Pepe's name? Why do we know Tim's name? Why do we know Devontae's name? Why do we know RJ's name? Why do we know Ash's name? Hey, the hood table, baby, how you doing? Isn't it illegal for you to put those kids on camera? Because they're the ward of the state, aren't they? Until what? What's the age that they stay inside the thing? So there's so much more going on than just the compression short story. Okay, wasn't that crazy? You're right, Walker. He wasn't that crazy. Why do we know these kids' names? They sure do, Leah. They sure do. So why do we know all these children's names that have been in your home? Why are we seeing these children on camera? Isn't it illegal? Just asking. Because we don't supposed to know these kids' names. So there was so much more going on in this explosion that happened a couple weeks ago, 2 Fridays ago, than just the compression story that no one's really talking about or touching on. But we're going to touch on it today. We're going to touch right there today. We're going to talk about it. Exactly. To walk through, exactly. That something was going on, and that does speak volumes. Please, my comments. Okay. That one, then this one right here. Okay. Also look at the end. I'm going to follow her hometown. We'll stop. Oh, yeah. Trisha sure was. And then now look at how he made sure he came to Atlanta. Oh, yeah. You're absolutely right about that, Tessie. You're absolutely right about that, baby. We're going to touch on it. We're going to touch on it, Trina. We're going to touch on it today. So, and then the big story that you keep telling like this of some kind of prize or something. Deanna touched on it in her video today. You incriminated yourself, telling us that you broke the law. Telling us, exactly, Bashful, exactly. Story about the I'm getting to that. You self-admitted that you broke the law. Oh, would you want to get a win for your child? No. I would teach my child who already have issues and already spent time in jail. Well, that was obvious. Spent time in jail not to break the law. Why do we know that Tim spent time in jail? And then why do we also know that you helped him break the law? Incriminated himself. So why would you tell a story about some compression shorts to throw the scent off of the fact that you were looking at his print and helping him tuck a baby bottle under his nutsack? Hey, KJ, how you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you sit up here and tell these stories as if we're not going to pay attention to it, that we're not paying attention to it? You're telling us that you have break the law, you defrauded the drug thing, and the funny is, he didn't even keep the job. He didn't even keep the job. Right, Bashful? That's disgusting. That's sick. Now, that's creepy. That's weird. Compression gate. And asking people, and the dumb people in your damn chat, oh, I want the win for my child. No, I don't want the win for my child. Not that way. The win would be, okay, you're applying for jobs. Let's stop smoking. But wasn't you giving him the money to buy the weed? Or were you buying the weed for him? Like I said, there's so many different things that's going on right here. There's so many different stories that we can talk about, that we can focus on, besides just the compression story, the compression short story. Weren't you giving him the money? Weren't you giving him an allowance to buy this weed? How much money was you giving him? He wasn't working. What's up, Gwen, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? He can't keep a job. So how is that a win for him? You need a win. The win would be if he was still employed at Home Depot, moving on up after you showed him how to break the law. That would be the win. Not the fact that he had to sell dick in Vegas or go from pillar to post just to find a place to live. How did you get him a win? What life skills, what successful life skills have you taught him or gave him in order for him to be a productive citizen in this world at the ripe young age of 26, 27 years old? See, that's not the win. I don't think. No, but I wouldn't dare do that. Not even when I ask, I wouldn't do it for someone else. Because that's not teaching them a lesson. That's not teaching them valuable lessons to be a productive adult in this society and in this world. Exactly. Right. Home Depot, they have stock options. That's a good place. There's many Olympians who work for Home Depot because Home Depot works with you. Keep wild card, yes. Let's keep them dependent. So that chat is crazy. I said, you're right, Gwen, that chat is crazy. It doesn't make sense to me. So you said that you want to give your child the win because you needed a win. How was it a win? How long did he keep the job? A day? Didn't even really get the job? No, Deanna, you cannot have my piss. No. You cannot have my piss, Deanna. That's not a win. If you know that you're looking for a job, you do what you have to do in order for you to pass whatever test you need to pass. You do some research, you do some learning, you stop drinking, you drink some cranberry juice, you drink some Golden Seal, you do whatever you need to do to make sure that you can pass that test. You stop smoking. You stop giving people allowance if you know they're spending it on drugs. You stop allowing them to smoke in your house. Y'all, that's what the whole compression gate, that's one part of the little shrapnel that came out from there. Was not. Like I said, there's so many other things that was exposed. There was so many other little things that was talked about, that was touched on, that could be, you know what I'm saying? How about the fact that you and Steve, who's supposed to be together as a couple for 10 years, knew about both of your foster children fucking each other. And you thought that was cute. Why isn't that being talked about? That's weird. That's creepy. That you are responsible for taking care of a young man and grooming him. So is your partner. Two separate young men, two separate households was not. But y'all know that they're fucking each other. That's disgusting. Felina, baby, no. I do not want to be a beneficiary on your life insurance policy. No. Please do not make me a beneficiary, Felina, baby. Don't do it. So stop. I'm getting a drink. But yeah. There are so many things that can be talked about. Y'all just focus on the whole compression thing. Yes, that's weird. That's disgusting. That's creepy. But so is knowingly allowing these two young men living in separate households without in a foster care system, whatever, to fuck each other. And wasn't one of the little boys named James? It's disgusting, Trinity. It's disgusting. Not only is it disgusting, it's weird as fuck. Tessa, you know what to do with that response right there. Y'all know what to do with that response. Exactly, Bashful. That's what I'm saying. It's so much deeper than those compression shorts. It's so much deeper than those compression shorts. So James exposed not only the compression short story, but in that story, he also exposed and blew up the fact that you and Steve knowingly allowed your foster children, while still under your care, to fuck each other. And you knew about it, thought it was cute and funny. Blended incest family, exactly. I guess the nuclear family definition has changed now. I guess the definition of a nuclear family has changed. See, y'all think that it's just about that one little part, the compression source, and you look at the little boy's dick. When I said from the very beginning, a sexual deviant, that's what I'm talking about. Everything was about sex, dick size. Look at what he posted on his pink door and on his Patreon and on his community feed. Pictures of guys showing their dick, pictures of videos of people fucking in jail, dropping links of people fucking, talking about people fucking in barbershops here in Atlanta. Sexual deviance. Hey, Chantal, baby, how you doing? Bitch, stop lying. Why do you think it was easy for me to do what I did and go as far and have him say shit to me was not giving him the hope that he was going to experience the dick? That's all it's about. Y'all, please like this video a lot. Like the video, you guys. I don't even know how many people up in here not liking the video, but like the video, please. So while people's not touching on a lot of shit that came out of the explosion a couple of weeks ago, a lot of shit has happened. A lot of shit has been said. A lot of shit has not been touched yet. So we can talk about this for a long time, because there's so many different things that has come out from this. Talk about how big Ashley's breast is. Why are you worried about this young girl's breast that's inside your care? So if you're talking about her breast size on camera that people talked about and people know about, why is it so weird? Pure trash, right? So why is it so weird that you wouldn't talk about your stepson's big dick when all you talk about is big dick anyway? Hey, Miss Queenie, baby, how you doing? All you do is post pictures about people's big dick, talking about it. Why is it so weird and so hard for us to understand or not understand that that's a lie? How is it a lie? Everyone that you took out there or brought out there without your minions out here who's protecting you is known liars. Known liars. It's not like what they're saying is not telling the truth was not. Very much so, disgusting, period. Good morning to you all. Okay, good afternoon. Good evening. You know what I'm saying? So So many things. It's like this whole thing is like an onion. There's layers to it, and every time you peel one back, you cry a little bit more. It's ridiculous. That's what's weird. So to all the minions who's out there attacking you or attacking people was not for you. Y'all are just as stupid and crazy and full of pedophilia as he does. You look just as much as a sexual deviant as he does. Because you're out here supporting this sexually deviant behavior as if nothing is wrong, as if nothing is going on, as if you don't understand or can comprehend why people think that what that behavior is weird. And like James said, why that moniker sticks with him everywhere he goes. The behavior you have exhibited shows that you have this deviant sexual mentality. Those women. Yeah, because they're damaged them damn selves. They have their own issues they need to work through and work on before they try to come here and try to save somebody else. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that, what happened in that house of horrors, that's what it is, a house of horrors. It don't matter how many pasted on smiles, how many paid dicks you have. Oh, with the boys, I have so many boys. Why just boys? Everyone needs help. Children need help. If you're going to have your heart open with that, children need help. Yes, young black men need help as well, but at what cost do they need to get the help from? At what cost? Talk too much, 100, exactly. Talk with me. Always say less. At what cost are you doing more damage than you are helping these young men to be productive citizens of the world? Because by your own admission, you're teaching them how to circumvent the system, break laws, make it seem like the rules don't apply to them. Now, those are things that productive citizens, those three things in itself are things that life skills that parents teach their children to help their children survive and thrive in this world. How to follow rules. Rules do apply to you. You can't circumvent the system. You must be able to do this, especially as young black men, in order for you not to be whatever. And then, those people talk about who don't have kids. You don't have to have kids in order to be a productive citizen. You don't have to have kids to be able to teach a child, to raise a child, to tell someone else how to parent a child. Just by being a productive person, just by being someone who has a good spirit and a good heart. It's not enough to just open up your home to someone for a check. That's not enough. It's also to teach them how to be productive citizens once they leave your home, so that they don't have to come back to your home or stay in your home. And you have to constantly go into your pocket to raise them, to pay for them to get stuff while it's not. Are you constantly paying because your conscience is guilty? Are you constantly paying because you're paying for the sins that you have put onto them? I'm just asking these questions because I don't know. I don't get it. Because at 17 years old, pretty much raised themselves. I know at 17 years old, I was doing my own thing. Did I move out of my mom's house? No, I moved out of my mom's house at 18. But I might as well have moved out at 17. Because at 17, I was doing my own thing. I was doing what I wanted to do. I was fucking, going to school, going to college, working, while still in high school. Learning lessons not learning lessons. What's the word? Putting forth the lessons that I was taught as a child. How to be independent, how to be strong, how to pay bills, how to do the things I need to do to be a productive citizen. That's what I was doing at 17. Not out there smoking, drinking, and thinking that having a big dick was my all and all be all. You know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Teaching someone, telling. I remember the argument that he tried to throw on James, tried to say, well, I raised somebody who's productive was not. How was he productive? How is he productive? You taught him that he can circumvent the system, rules don't apply to him, and he can use his dick to get what he wants. We know that you taught that because you were trying to teach that to Rico and Castro. Tell them to sell their stuff to get what they need to come see you in Vegas. He said Tim was productive. You say he have a phlebotomy license. He has he's a CNA, was not. He have all these other certifications, whatever, but he didn't do anything with it. Talked about being exact testing. Exactly. So you didn't teach him how to be a productive citizen, how to be a productive human being. Maybe, right, productive gigolo, how to slang dick. Because he was slinging it with you, was he? I'm just asking questions. I don't know. He knew, because at 17, this is me. If I saw a child, nephew, whatever, walking around in underwear in my house, put some goddamn clothes on. What the fuck's wrong with you? That's what I would say. Put some goddamn clothes on. What the fuck's wrong with you? It's not, oh God, they got dick. I'm disgusted even think about that. Little boy, if you don't go put some goddamn clothes on, little boy, little nasty ass, can't even wipe your ass good enough. Put some goddamn clothes on. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'm gonna say that little thing. That's the response that adults do. That's what adults say. Adults don't be like, oh, they got a big ass dick. Got a big ass dick. That doesn't make sense. That's weird. Well, let me buy him some compression shorts. You shouldn't be walking around my house anyway, showing your shit, especially when you know that I'm gay. I don't want you, but clearly he knew how to play you. Clearly he knew what was going on. He knew once he caught your eye looking at down in his waistline anyway, like this, with your mouth drooling, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He knew how to get you. See, your telltale sign, you got played by a 17-year-old child. Testing. Exactly. So that shows you what my response is going to be with somebody walking around with me thinking that you're going to seduce me in some type of way. Put some clothes on. Close the door. Nobody want to see all that. See, when I say something like that, my actions and my responses show you that that's who I am. Your actions and response show us who you are. Constantly talking about dick, constantly looking at dick pictures, constantly looking at fuck videos, constantly thinking it's cute, constantly talking about sex. So why wouldn't we believe that you will be looking at his dick in compression shorts? Why wouldn't we believe that you will, based on your own admission, that you teach him how to circumvent the system, why you will be paying for drugs for him while living in your home? Because you also said that you allow them to smoke down in the basement. You don't even go down there. Hey, good evening, Tam, baby. How you doing? See, you talk too much. You tell all these stories. You tell all these stories without thinking that shit is cute, thinking that you're saying something and proving a point. You're proving that everything that people are saying about you is possibly true. It's more true than not because you have shown it. You have told us yourself. Make kindred spirits, aka soul ties. Exactly. So you wonder why these stories keep on being attached to you, why people come up with different stories about you. And even if someone said a lie on you was not, why we will believe it before we don't believe it. It's disgusting. You're sick. You're nasty. Her mother would. Exactly, Bachelor. Like, my mom wouldn't let me walk around her house in boxer shorts. What the fuck are you doing? Put some clothes on. You don't want to see that thing, little boy. You don't want to see you can barely wipe your little ass. Put some clothes on. What the fuck's wrong with you? And she probably would throw something at us. You know what I'm saying? Throw a shoe or something. Get your ass in that room and put some clothes on. Wash your ass, you little dirty boy. You know what I'm saying? Before you walk here try to entice somebody. What the fuck's wrong with you? It's disgusting. I was disgusted. Put it that way, I was disgusted. I really was disgusted. Like, that really is disgusting. That's nasty. It just makes no sense to me. I hope, yeah, makes no sense. Like, and for you to think that these stories that you're telling, continue to tell, that we already heard and know from all the stories that you're trying to fall back on now, it's not. And y'all think about it. The people that are coming to attack everyone else, people who are stalking Tracy and lying about stalking Tracy and coming after Tracy, coming after Jay Wilson now, coming after me, coming after Deanna, coming after Onsite, coming after all the people out there. That's the type of person that you're protecting. That's the type of person that you are big upping. That's the type of person that you are doing all this for. You're doing all this for someone who have told you and shown you who they are. All in hopes to what? Be on a show that possibly could get picked up by a network, Hulu, Epix, Netflix, ABC, NBC, TMZ, or whoever. Do you think that with all this going on about you guys, if it does get picked up, y'all gonna come out looking good? I'm just wondering. I'm just saying. You have done too much shit on these YouTube streets. Bashful, right? It's trauma. It is trauma to, first off, in Bashful's case, to see your father have to take care of your father was not in that capacity, was never. It didn't just have to bathe your parents, was not ever. It is also that, because that's not your, y'all keep saying his child. That's not his child. That boy was a stranger to him. That Tim was a stranger to him, a grown stranger. And you think that it's cute to look at a grown stranger in a sexual manner. You know, you want to look at a grown 17-year-old stranger in a sexual manner, and that's okay. You want to walk around knowing that two children that's under your care are fucking each other. That's okay with you, and that's not weird. That's not shameful. That's not disgusting. Nothing. I want to be part of the cool kids. If that's what you call cool, I'll stay boring. I'll stay lame. I'll stay uninteresting. I'll continue to be all that. You're not going to sit up here and just talk crazy. You're not going to sit up here and just be, hey, Sephora, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Not only was it a check to him was not Sephora, he also was on some eye candy for him, which is disgusting, which makes it even more weird. The fact that he did all these things was not, and admitted to breaking the law. I showed him how to tuck some piss under his balls because I needed that win. A total stranger. Exactly, Tam. A stranger that he's supposed to nurture. You think it's cute to tell a story that you taught this man how to break the law, how to circumvent the system, how rules don't apply to him, but not how to be a successful, productive citizen of this world. That's just sad to me. That's the most horrific thing that I've ever heard. A child was in my care, and opposed to showing him how to work within the system and work with the system and not circumvent the system was not. I showed him how to break the law and show him how rules don't apply to him. Sad. Exactly. He sure did, Sephora. How does that make sense? And see, this ain't an obsession I have. This is me talking about what's going on in these YouTube streets. Like I said, if y'all don't want me to talk about what's going on in these YouTube streets, don't put it on these YouTube streets. So don't confuse me talking about what's going on and what's self-admitted and what my observations are with obsession. Obsession is following someone, taking pictures of someone that giving a guided tour, taking a road trip to look at what someone live. Back to the beginning. Joyce. For real, Joyce? Oh, he took me there too. Now, you was the cause of Tracy and Jay Wilson falling out. Hey, Happy Sean, how you doing, baby? You were the cause of them falling all the way out. Then you dogged Tracy to get back with Jay Wilson. Sorry, to get back with Sean and them, and then back with Sean and them, you were with Jay Wilson. Go back to Jay Wilson. Going to visit Jay Wilson several times, not just once. Several times visiting Jay Wilson. Now all of a sudden, Sean's out with Jay Wilson. You're exposing that Jay Wilson also took you to Tracy's house. Neighborhood. Public street. For real, Joyce? That what we doing right now? I told y'all. Y'all remember. Hey, pretty, how you doing? Mm-hmm. I told y'all from the beginning, Joyce was an innocent. Nothing Joyce did was innocent. I told y'all that nothing Joyce did or does was innocent. She's just as lowbrow, low-class, trifling as everyone else. No, Joyce didn't do that. No, she didn't. The people that I was cool with, we had conversations outside of YouTube about Joyce. Well, you don't know. I do know. When my instinct, my gut tells me that someone's not a good person, their actions prove they're not a good person was not. I go with that. Exactly. She swore she wanted to be in a mess test. She swore she wasn't wanting to be in a mess. And Tracy did defend her for months. And y'all going to say Tracy did Joyce wrong. When? When did Tracy do Joyce wrong? Tracy did Joyce wrong by going to her house with Joyce's sworn enemy. Joyce wasn't just exactly. From the Grand Central Station was not. That right there told you that she was no good, that she's a thief, that she has no morals. Trying to set up a cash situation was not with other people, with other people that's on the panel in her name, so she can pull out whatever she can pull out was not and monetize it, whatever. That showed you who you were. Like I said, I don't feel sorry for people. You're not going to sit here and put a wool over my eyes, whatever. You're not going to piss on my dick. You're not going to piss on my dick and tell me that it's rain. That's not going to happen. And by the way, you guys, this is what has been a piss on my dick production. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. Exactly. So he's not going to do it. You're not going to do it. This has been a POMD production, baby. It's just not going to happen. See, people think that I'm just mean for no reason. No. I'm a mean, nasty, surly old asshole for a reason. Because I've seen people try to fuck you over once now when you give them the benefit of the doubt. That's why apologies don't work with me. She robbed Keisha too for $6,000. That's 6 G's. That's 6 bands that she don't rob Keisha for. And they want people to believe that she's some innocent victim, whatever. No. Not at all. It doesn't work that way. You're not going to fool me. You're not going to act like, you know what I'm saying, that it is, oh, yeah, best friend, you ain't know that she took $6,000 from Keisha? And the only reason why Keisha hit her was because she used to beat Keisha. She used to hit Keisha all the time, wasn't that? Keisha was like, don't hit me in my face. And Keisha, she hit Keisha in her face one time. So Keisha beat that ass. Yeah. She's never been good. Keisha, like Joyce, have never been a good person. Lynn. Because you know Liz is like to fight, baby. Liz is like to fight. $6,000 to Joyce is just a week at Cracker Barrel. You so stupid, Blue Ball. So silly. Oh, she moved again? Wow. Wow. You're constantly moving, boo. You on a run, taking road trips. Right. People that she calls her best friends who had her back with that, who caused all the trouble, whatever. And I remember when Grand Central Station was going on, how Sean was saying they were messy as fuck and he don't like them. Like, it's just, I don't. Yeah, second time in Texas. Just sad. Just sad. What's up, BB Nice? How you doing, baby? It just makes no sense to me. It just doesn't, it's not logical, it's not feasible to me. That y'all don't see these people. But when you do see them, well, it's not, you choose to turn the blind eye. As long as they're going to give you something that you need or that you want. Oh, Tracy Joseph said. Yeah. She's that person who's going to throw some fire on some flames, whatnot, and then watch the shit grow and then sit back like, oh, I ain't even do nothing. I don't want no parts of it. But they're all the same people. Y'all don't realize that? Joyce, Sean, D, Leo, Fibe, Jay Wilson. They're all Shelly. They're all the same people. They're all the same people. Birds of a feather really do flock together. They're all the same people. What I say? Grand Central Station? What I say? I don't know what I said. Oh. That's the question. Yeah. They're all the same people, was not. It makes no sense. Kindred spirits, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Tethered souls. Tethered souls. They're all the same people. And when you don't realize that, like if you don't like Fibe, you shouldn't like Sean. If you don't like Sean, you shouldn't like Jay Wilson. Because they're all the same people. If you don't like Jay Wilson, you shouldn't like Joyce. They're all the same people. The common thread that they have with each other is that they're all manipulative, lying SOBs. That will have to go up. 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 Trina. You know what I'm saying? That will have to go up. Trina, you're so silly. You know what I'm saying? That one has to go up. You know what I'm saying? And that's bam. Not that one. Damn it, missed it. That one. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. It's not that serious though. But yeah. And my thing is, you know, I'm just saying, and that's what I said, I don't hate any of these people. I just see these people. So nothing is like, you know, so crazy to where I don't believe it. Whatever someone says, someone exposes these people was not, I believe it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's not that whatever happens that, bam, right here. This is what it is right here. Right. I'll talk about you at my leisure when I have some time to come on these streets and drag you and talk about what you done did. Point out not even drag. Point out the facts that what you have shown us. That's all I do. You know, you showed us this. You talked about this. You did this. So why is it that you think that, you know, I shouldn't talk about it? If it was me, you would talk about it. Something happens with me, you're going to talk about it. Something happens that I show something different than what I say, you're going to talk about it. So why do you think that these people have to lie on me or say stuff that's not true? Because I don't, like I said, I don't do anything on these streets that require me to be talked about. But come on here and talk about what the hell y'all be doing. I don't want my name popping in these streets because this is how you pop in these streets. I'm good. Exactly. That's what they do. They want to, like, all of a sudden, Joyce was friends and cool with Jay Wilson. But soon as Sean or whomever talk about it or tell them something was not, she flips. Girl, nobody want to be around that energy. No one wants to be around that. No one wants to be around someone that you can't trust was not just to be themselves. And speaking of that, when Jay Wilson was on Brianna's chat, y'all notice how he got those phone calls and those texts was not that he had to get off the phone real quick? Only to get off the phone and try to deflect and distract and to get on his live a couple seconds later and talk about QB. Start off with QB. No one is that stupid. Well, I got time for 2 more questions. I'll have to ask 2 more questions. And that's about it. That's when he got the text. But when he got the phone call, when the phone rang, I gotta go. And no more than 2 seconds later, you're on your own live and went live and talked about and want to talk and bring up QB was not. That doesn't make sense. And I wrote in the chat, it must have been SB telling him to get off the phones. You know, he sure did, Carrie. Sure did. Like, people don't, you think that we don't realize or recognize what's going on? You think that we don't see what's happening? And now you done disbanded the House of Wilson. The Ryder lives are no more. You done disbanded it. Okay. No one cares. At least let me rephrase that. I don't care. You have these people who was not willing to give you and lie to you and uplift you, and your BS was not, and, you know, uplift you in your BS, whatever, but you not have any loyalty to them. But like you told us, you told everyone that you don't have anything loyal but the mighty dollar, which is fine. At least you stand in your truth. Marshall said, then said, I'll only be here for a few minutes. I did laundry, cooked, and washed dishes, and he's still on. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And my thing is this, you don't have to. My thing is that that's people say, like, I can appreciate somebody who's on stand in their own stuff. You don't have to constantly be, up here acting as if you're better than or you don't do anything wrong. People wonder why I like Tracy. That's why I like Tracy, because when she does something wrong, she does it. when she dodged. It is what it is. You know, that was funny. You know, like my thing is, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't understand how people don't recognize the stuff that's right in front of them. The signs, right? That's a secret. Very sick. I'm sick of these hoes in Tracy's voice. These hoes make me sick. You know, I don't understand how people don't get it, how people don't comprehend it, how people don't realize this. Like I said, this is a little road trip, and all roads lead back to, you know what I'm saying? Be more. For them, that is. From them. For them, I should say. Y'all, I'm happy that I'm not involved in this. I'm happy that me and the foodies aren't in this. I'm just saying. I'm happy that we're not in this, y'all. I'm happy that me and the foodies aren't in this. We're just going to sit back and watch. Us foodies are just sitting back watching, eating our food. That's all we doing. We're not involved. We're not involved. The hypocrisy, Carrie, is crazy. The hypocrisy, what makes it so bad is that, y'all laughing? We're not in this, y'all. We're not in this. All we're doing is watching back. You know. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it, Curly. You know. It's just that I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense that, hey, May Pam, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? It doesn't make sense. These people are all the same people. Is this in a different shell? Because if you don't like one, you don't like them all. If you don't understand one, you don't understand them all. You hear what he said? That's why I said to Ms. A. We're not involved in this. The foodies aren't involved in this, y'all. See, foodies, they're trying to put us into this. Well, they have nothing to do with us. We just sitting back watching. Us foodies have nothing to do with this. Why are you mad, baby? Talk to me, Ms. Pam. Let me drop this link for you, baby. Talk to me. What's going on, sweetheart? Talk to me. What is going on with you, Ms. Pam? We don't want you upset, baby. We don't want you upset. We don't want you upset. And my thing is, like, does people are not watching? Do people not realize that what they're doing, what happens to them can happen to you? So when I say I watch how you make up and break up with people was not, how you befriend and defriend people was not, this is a prime example of that. This is a prime example of why, you know, I watch everyone and I judge based on how you befriend somebody. Was that is how you going to act and react toward me? Hey, Pam, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? What's going on with you, baby? Why are you upset?
I'm fine. Hello, Food Junkie. How are you doing? And hello to Food Junkie's audience. How are you all? Happy holidays. I think this is a Memorial Day weekend. It's really sad that we can't get out to really celebrate Memorial Day like we normally do. We have to be 6 feet apart from each other, and people don't need to travel, especially being in close proximity with each other because of the coronavirus and everything. So thank you for dropping the link, for letting me come on, Food Junkie. How you do? I love your channel, first of all. I love your vlogs when you're driving, but sometimes I can't hear you as well because I don't know if you have the air conditioner on or the heat on. So sometimes I have to listen real hard, but I adjust my audio so that I can hear your commentary. But I really enjoy listening to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, sweetheart. I enjoy listening to you as well. Well, my car is my phone clip is by my air vent, and it's hot as hell in Georgia. So
Yeah, I know.
I do be having an air on. So
Okay, so I'm gonna have to buy you one of those. I'll buy you one of those, or send you an Amazon thing so you can get one of those things you can plug it to your window or something, because those air vent ones messes up your quality of your video.
okay.
And I've been meaning to tell you that for a minute, but I do so many things. But yeah, we can't hear you when you put your thing on the vent, your phone on the vent thing, which I think those things are they're useless if you want to vlog. It blocks there's noise, there's a buzzing sound, and you have a really nice voice. So we need to hear all of your words and everything. But it does, because sometimes it sounds like your window is open or something. But I'm gonna need you to step up that goddamn game. So if I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. You let me know. You just let me know which one you want, and I'll order it for you or whatever. I'll cash app you for one, but get one that hooks onto the window. Just put the suction thing, and then you'll be fine. Then you can still have the air on or the heat on or windows open and everything.
Cool.
I'm sorry. I ain't reading you. Did I sound like I'm reading you?
I don't feel red, baby. I don't feel
good.
I don't feel red.
Okay. So
So what do you think about this whole situation going on right now, my pal? With the whole Jay Wilson, Tracy defending Sean, people defending Sean by attacking Jay Wilson, trying to deflect.
Tracy defending Sean? Wait. You said Tracy defending Sean?
No, I'm saying everyone else trying to defend Sean by deflecting the Jay Wilson, Tracy thing.
Yeah. Well, everybody just needs to calm down. Everybody is a fucking hot mess. We already know all the roads lead back to Baltimore.
That's
I can't believe I'm thrown into the mix. When did I become a perv? That's the part. I was like, I'm a perv? Really? Perv for what? A perv for makeup. Okay, I am a perv. I love makeup. I love wigs. I go crazy over makeup and wigs. I love fashion. I love style. I'm a perv when it comes to that. If y'all mad at that, I love eating healthy. I love organic foods. I love motherfucking Whole Foods. I'll be a perv up in Whole Foods, bitch. Organic market, a farm, vegetables, fruit. I stand up. If I'm a perv for that, I'm gonna be a perv. What the hell did I become? So when he said I'm a perv, I guess I am. I'm a perv for eating healthy, exercising, and looking good. I don't have to have surgery because I'm a perv because I exercise. Right. So what part of this game? And if I'm a perv, why are you going to have a perv in your house? I'm a perv, really? That motherfucking shit hurt my motherfucking heart to the... First of all, I got a government security contract. Oh, how I get that if I'm a perv? I'm just saying, if I'm a perv,
at least you have one. At least you have one. He doesn't have one.
You know he ain't got no high school. I don't think he got a high school diploma, but I definitely ain't got no college degree. Oh, I'm a perv where I got my college degree. I'm working on my goddamn master's every day. Oh, and then why are you gonna post my goddamn dead grandmama's address? Oh, and you got other little leprechauns and shit. They're gonna post somebody that was 5 years ago. I don't live there, ho. See, because I live someplace now that y'all can't do no background check because it ain't even updated yet. You got to wait 30 days, 60 days for that shit to be updated. If you want to clock me, bitch, I'll clock my own goddamn teeth. These hoes done lost their motherfucking mind. But see, I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and talk to my friend that is an attorney. Okay, so, okay, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to be quiet on that. I'm just mad, food junkie. I'm just.
I see.
I don't like this. Of all things for me to be called. I mean, I've never done.
You know, it's deflection. You know that everything that they are, they want to put on somebody else. Hey, Mr. YouTube Streets, what's up? You know that everything that they are, they put on themselves. I mean, they put on someone else. They're perverted. So now you're perverted. They don't have any kind of education or real life goals. So therefore, no one else does. So everything that they do.
Hold on. Tessie said, why are you cussing and messing up his bag? Well, I cuss. I'm sorry if I messed your bag up. I'll cash app you some money. But, I don't even know why y'all even think about people messing people's bags. I need y'all to stop that. First of all, you can cuss on YouTube. So that after the first 10 or 15 minutes of the daggone video, nobody's bag is being messed up. So I need y'all to stop that. But I love Miss Tessie, so his bag is not going to be messed up for whatever I just said. Okay. But I'm mad. So Food Junkie asked me. He dropped the link. He know I cuss. So if he didn't want me to come on here, what the hell?
I also asked you to not to cuss as well.
What? But you know what? You know I can really go full throttle, and
I know you can.
I'm containing myself. So this is me contained. So he dropped the link. He bought this on his Food Junkie. You bought this on yourself.
Self-inflicted pain, you saying?
Yeah, but you know, I just had to let it out. I really did. I'm just really tired, and I never would have thought anybody would have even said and labeled some type of term like that to me. I mean, I vote. I'm a notary. I have a college degree. I'm a notary. I'm an accountant. I've been working for a long time
as well.
I've been
the pervs.
Right, and then I am a member of a sorority, and then I mean, there are things that I have done in my life, and I'm a little messy.
You're accomplished.
But I have never in my life had anybody say anything horrible about me. So that to me tells me this person is really reaching to say. Now I wouldn't mind somebody say, well, you know, she just mean and messy. She nobody ever said I was ugly. Nobody ever said I did anything to anybody inappropriate. Nobody ever said that I stole money. Nobody ever said that. I don't know. There's just certain things that you just don't associate yourself with. I can go on a list and stuff, but I'll do that on my own channel because I really want to cuss now. But I was so shocked that this person had the nerve to even imply that I would be anything like that. I need to see receipts for that. That's what I need to see. I need to see receipts for me being dragged to Vegas on a plane trip. I need to see the receipts for the plane ticket that was allegedly paid for. I need to see that. And then once I see that, then I will address the rest. But and then I need receipts, or I guess if you're labeled a perv, don't they arrest you and you have a record? So I need to see both of those things. And from the person that I do speak with, that's an attorney, they said, just don't speak on it. But until I see any of those things, I'm not saying nothing. Y'all saw the receipts. Didn't y'all see that little boy hunch on me? And he ain't no boy. That's a whole motherfucking.
I heard him say,
lift my leg up.
I heard him say that.
Who talks to an adult like that? I never met that boy. And then it's on video. And then he gonna hug me. And then he squeezed me inappropriately. And then he gonna talk about, don't let me hunt. He was all up in my breast. He gonna say, let me lift my leg up or something like that. And I felt that was the first warning sign. And that's when I started taping. Okay, that's when I started taping. And then another video, Sean gonna ask me about my titties in a video live. Now y'all know I love shaking my titties. They're real titties, by the way. Yeah. So I felt violated. So I said, let me start taping this shit.
Did you really feel
when I started taping? I sure do. So my receipts. Huh?
Did you feel violated then or now? Because you didn't seem violated when you were laughing and joking with them.
Well, once you know, this is the thing. When people feel violated, you don't know how they're going to react.
Right.
When you feel like there's something going on, you don't know how you're going to react. And then especially if you're on camera. It was the shock value. It sure was. Now, I like a little messiness. I go here and shake my titties and stuff like that. But you can't shake my titties. And you can't talk about titties like that. And then you can't tell me you're going to hunch up and you lift your leg up and stuff. And you a child. And then after all the dirt that I heard about you humping all these women and stuff in the goddamn club chat, bitch.
So what do you think about Jay Wilson being exposed as to following or showing everyone, giving a guided tour to Tracy's house?
Well, I didn't see the video because I don't look at these people, but I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I didn't hear about it, but I knew when the dang what is the
hey text
the photos of the gas station and the power lines. I knew there had to be more to it.
Right.
So I didn't see the video. I don't really want to see it, but I'm not surprised. But that person is very mean and evil, just like the other person. And these people, that y'all really need to stop. Y'all really need to stop because somebody's going to get
Shauna.
hurt.
No, but like I was saying, they're all the same. They're all the same people.
They sure are the same
people. They're all the same people.
Yeah, I agree.
From 5'8" to Sean to Jay Wilson to Joyce to Leo to D Ramsey, they're all the same people.
They're all the same. And the thing that I don't understand, see, now I'm going to tell you this. I used to really love watching certain people here on the YT, but this whole mess has really made me say, you know, I have to be very cautious on who I meet and and I'm not going to say look up to, because a lot of the people that I have been helping transition have passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I lost several relatives that are very close, that were very close to me. And so when the times that I was taking care of them, when they were needing care, I would look to the YouTube. And I swear, I wish I had not watched certain people, but I definitely wish I wouldn't have wasted my goddamn points to go to Vegas. So, this whole thing is just a mess. I don't know about that motherfucking Atlanta stuff. I guess there's a video. I didn't see it. I didn't see that whole thing. But while I was in Vegas, first of all, y'all need to get it straight. It was a mess. I really don't even want to talk about it right now because now my blood pressure getting up. So Food Junkie, I just came on that you asked me why was I mad. So that's why I'm mad. Because I've never in my life been called anything so horrible. So horrible. I have built up my professional career. I'm like on point on anything. For somebody to say that I'm a perv for what? I don't even know what. Your child, alleged child. First of all, we need to stop calling him your child. That is not your child. And where is Pay? But anyway, and why is Cynthia living in your house beating your goddamn adopted kids? But anyway, that's why Pay ran away. Anyway, so they ain't dropping no receipts about that. They ain't. What he at? And why are you saying you 38 years old, nigga? I mean, Winger. What? See, this person, and why you sending your mutt dogs after me? Okay, they sending the mutt dogs after me. How you gonna send that old lady after me? She can't even get up.
Who?
The old lady. What's the old lady name? The old internet granny girl. If you don't stay down, I can't even tell you to.
You mean a jailhouse granny? Jailhouse granny who I posted the mugshot on my community page? Her, that one?
The internet granny lady. I guess. See these all them old people over there. See, I never. See, the thing is, they were mad because I didn't sign up for Club Chat. Now I love some of the people that was in there. I don't like all of them, but when I was over there, I didn't know most of them people. I didn't know who Ty was. Ty who? I don't give a fuck. Tie your shoes. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say I don't know them people like that. I really don't. So now they dragging me because I stayed in the millionaire mansion's house. I ain't stayed in nobody's house. I stayed in a little raggedy dormitory.
Even with that video, when y'all was at the thing is when he put out the Moon Man, the MTV award. My thing is, why are you acting like you haven't seen anything before? It wasn't Ty's, it wasn't yours, it was nobody's. Y'all was at someone else's house. It doesn't matter. Exactly. I go to my friends' houses as well, as I understand, and start putting up the people that I know. The place that I've been it's not mine. Didn't he say that he don't worry about money and stuff like that because he can't spend it? But yet in that video, you was gushing over someone else's house. Whoever house y'all was at was not. I don't. To this day, I don't care who house it was. It's not yours. You don't live there. The Moon Man was yours. Well, who names on it? Oh my God! No one cares. It's not yours.
It's not important.
It's not essential to your life. That you holding that Moon Man of someone else's in someone else's house in some other state does not change the fact that you're still going to an 1822 house in Baltimore, black mold and a leaky roof.
Yeah.
It doesn't change that. So my thing is, I don't understand how people get caught up on material things. Oh, they mad because they didn't go to Atlanta, was not have to stay in the mansion. No, I live in Atlanta. I go to mansions all the time. It's no one's business. It doesn't change my situation or my circumstances. People don't get that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable living within the means that I have set for myself. Hey, you got something, baby? How you doing? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that I have to show, oh, I know this person, that person was not. It's not important. It doesn't change who I am. because I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with what I have. So when you're not comfortable with who you are and what you have was not, you look for outside forces to try to validate you.
I think
I don't
I
understand.
think I'm sorry, Food Junkie.
You think?
I think he well, first of all, I know everybody talks about his 1921 house. I've been there twice. The house, I mean, I love the house, so I can't talk anything bad about it. It's gorgeous. It's decorated very nice.
And
I
it's
don't know
still got
anything.
black mold and a leaky roof, so it doesn't matter.
I'm going to say I don't know anything about the mold and the leaky roof. I feel violated now because I have respiratory illnesses. So I don't need to be around mold and leaky roofs and stuff like that. But it's a very nice house in my mind. It probably needs some work, but everything that looks good is not good. And the
Right.
person that lives there is not good, has a mean spirit, and whatever's going on with the house, I don't know nothing about that because I don't look at him like that. But he is a mean person. That's all I want to tell you all. And people want to know, well, you went to Vegas with him, this and that, and that was in April of last year, and then why did you go in October? I've said this before. Two of the people that really support me on my channel had sent some gifts over to his house. So I went over there, and then I guess it was some relative's party. So he invited me. And that was from April to October. I never talked to that man. So I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and suck it up for the team. And then, you're having a good time. I'm meeting nice people. Now, he does have very nice people. His boyfriend, his husband, fake husband, is nice. The family is nice. He's not nice. And I don't know nothing about anything else, but that's why I went over there in October. And when we all was drinking and partying, and I said, let me just sit down and lay down for a minute. But then when I felt like I wanted to get up to go to my car, I felt like I was locked in, the motherfucker. But I can't say nothing bad. So that's my story, and that's it. I can't add nothing to it. I'm not going to say, oh, I saw the tortured basement. Oh, he got this and that. I didn't see no mold. I didn't see no horrible things. I didn't see nothing. I did not. But I'm going to tell you, I will never in my life deal with that person. He is a horrible person.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is that, like I said, and the thing is, people understand that I don't hate anyone. I'm not gonna mess with people, but I don't hate you. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I'm not trying to. If we're not meant to be friends, I'm not trying to force it. But at the same time, don't do stuff that I see and expect me not to acknowledge it and talk about it if I want to. You know what I'm saying?
I kept my video camera on when I was in Vegas. I mean, I kept my cell phone when I was in Vegas, and I also turned my phone on when I went to his house in October. People say, "Oh, drop the receipts." I ain't got to drop nothing unless I'm in front of a judge.
Exactly.
I just need these people to leave me alone is what it is. I need. But I was highly insulted that anybody would say I was a perv for what? I need them to drop those receipts and then the receipt for the plane ticket to Vegas, and then we can proceed. Okay.
Exactly. Very much.
But Food Junkie, I saw you did a post of the meal that you had the other night. Oh my God, and you had me drooling with that meal.
I think I'm gonna do some oxtails this weekend. I don't know yet. I'm doing something, but because I want to eat. I'm hungry.
I'm getting ready to make something. I got some stuff, and I'm in another person's place. I'm gonna heat it up in my car.
On the radiator.
On the radiator. How'd you know? You know what? There is people that cook on the radiator.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's what I said, it, baby. But I want to thank you for coming in, Miss Pam, baby.
You're welcome. I'm going to get off of here, but you don't have a good night. But I do not live in my car, and I don't live. Why somebody going to post some address of my dead relatives from 5 years ago? See, that's so wrong. Oh, yes. And then the person that does stay there has Alzheimer's. And then I do go down there to help them. You know what? This is so cruel. This is really being cruel. Okay. But anyway, it is what it is. But hey, I know where you live at, nigga. Not you. You know what I mean.
I know.
I ain't gonna do nothing but bitch. If somebody else do something, it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right. Hey, baby. Right. But yeah. Like I was telling you guys, this is definitely thank you for joining me and Pam, baby, and I hope you're feeling better, baby. Don't let situations or circumstances get you down. Say who you are. But yeah, y'all, like I was saying, it doesn't make sense. Whatever, like all this is going on, and you have all these people. Oxtails, yeah, yeah, oxtails. I'm thinking like oxtails, maybe a whole Jamaican meal, and I'm thinking curry oxtails, not just regular oxtails, like some curry oxtails with potatoes, carrots, and celery, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? With some cabbage and some rice, some peas. You know how we do it. Y'all know how we do it. But yeah, these people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All this is going on, whatever, because everyone like. If people don't see that people are turning against each other, was not for no reason, all because one person, like as if, yes, I really beef. Right, yeah, that's real beef. That's real beef. Oxtails is real beef. I need some real beef in my life. You put this in your order now? But yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me how I made lamb chops, yellow rice, and cabbage. Ooh, I was thinking about lamb chop. Ooh-ish. Oh, those are. I'm like, they shooting up here. No, those are firecrackers. But yeah, send you some, please. I will, Carrie, baby. But yeah, like I don't understand how these people act and do what they do, and not see that what's going on is just a whole mess. It's just a whole mess, y'all. Just a whole mess. I don't get it. I don't see it. But you know what? Things aren't for me to get and or see. Some things are just for me to walk away from. And not even talk walk away from. Don't get involved with. I should say, because walk away from it. I'm not in it. Like I said, it doesn't involve us. It doesn't involve us at all. Why don't you call when you? So y'all see how people don't call when they come home? Just want to come on in. Almost got swung on. All I heard was keys jingling. Y'all 1 second, please. Good day, everyone. How's your day? But yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Are we going to see him? I don't see right, loving Kara. Exactly. All that loving and stuff, but Jay Wilson, Jay Wilson, quit, and then hold up. Speaking of quitting, did y'all realize that every guy that this person is around, he has an issue with? Every guy that he befriends or tries to talk to or tries to have something with, he get into it with? James, me, Wiley, Jay Wilson, Tim, y'all call him Uncle Tim, Timothy Blaine, ZT. Every guy that he talked to was that there's a problem. Quit, fire, whoever, however it happens. And when Uncle Tim just talking about it was not, why are you making a video trying to tell Tim that he don't know what he's talking about? That's not cool. I'm just saying. He wasn't quit, yeah. But didn't Leo already fire him though? Because didn't Leo say that if it was up to her, he wouldn't be getting a call back? Karen said Jay Wilson lost another job. Yeah. Sound like D. And when she said that was not, that's what I thought. That's what I thought about. So you should be happy to give your life. For who? Not somebody who can believe like I believe. Not today. And that's what it is, Loving Care, because he knows that they can't say too much more about what happened was not because of gag order, and they can only say so much. But if I was them, I would have a lawyer look at that. Well, that's why I said from the very beginning. I don't think that anyone actually had a lawyer look at it. So you don't know what you can and what you can't say. You don't know what you're allowed to say, what you're not allowed to say was bad. Because if you can't defend yourself, that is a gag order. It sure was, Tessie. Sure was. Like, you can, if someone addresses you in a way that you don't like with that, you can address them back. It don't have nothing to do with what happened here in Atlanta. Y'all need to get those contracts looked at. Y'all need to get an entertainment lawyer to look at those contracts and see what you can and cannot say. That's what you need to do. And stop depending on people telling you what you can and can't say. Because you're not going to sit here and cuss me out. Now I'm a grown-ass man and you're a child to me. Tim is 60 years old. You say you're 38. You're not going to sit up here, jerk chicken patties? I should have got some. No, y'all got me on food. Yeah, you can't just. What are you talking about? What you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. Man, if you don't calm your ass down. But yeah, y'all. Like I said, we took a little road trip. We done packed up a little lunch. We done unpacked some things. We touched on some things. And yeah, it just makes no sense to me. Exactly, Carrie, looking 58. But yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me how people just don't. Yeah, this doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me how y'all see how this is going down. Everyone is seeing what's going on. Everyone looking at what's that and act like it can't happen to you. It won't happen to you. For real? We see how him and 5A made up, how they befriended each other. Then they broke up and defriended each other. Now they're making up again. Like it's not gonna happen again. We see how he did Jay Wilson, because Jay Wilson didn't catch him to the lie or attach himself to the lie that y'all did. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense to me. It's just ridiculous. And people act like they can't see it. They don't see it. You know, it's just crazy to me. Like, y'all don't believe, and if you don't change a pattern, you're going to bound to repeat that pattern. Be it, especially when it's a bad pattern, until you learn from it. You're going to repeat it until you learn from it. And if you don't learn from it, it's not, you're going to be bound to repeat it. I don't get it, but you know, it is what it is, you guys. Since I haven't spent much time with my husband, since I've been working crazy hours this past week, I'm going to get off here, spend time with him, and I will talk to y'all later. I may see y'all on these YouTube streets, you know what I'm saying, throughout the night. But I want to thank you guys for being here with me, you guys, and don't be, you know what I'm saying, taking road trips, places where you don't have any control over. Love you guys for being here. Mean it. If you haven't liked the video already, please like the video on the way out, you guys, and I will definitely talk to you guys later. Don't forget to love yourself, love someone else, respect yourself, and definitely respect someone else. Until next time, y'all, this is your boy Food Junkie, and I will talk to y'all later. Until then, peace. I'm out.